Hi. Good morning. Hi, everybody. It is Tuesday, January 21st, 2020. It is the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show coming at you live from Governor's Comedy Club in Levittown, the world-famous Governor's Comedy Club right here in Levittown. We're happy you're here with us today. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Were you able to share anything yet? Or
I am.
You want to do that?
I am sharing right now. Sharing here, sharing there, sharing there, sharing here, sharing this, sharing that, sharing here, sharing this, and sharing and sharing. And whoops.
And then do you put on like your own page and stuff still?
Of course.
Okay, well that's cool. Hey everyone, we're here. I think Ericless again.
You think what?
Ericless.
Oh.
Now it's a word.
Ken Pichelle is watching. Dennis Murphy's watching. Don Sill is watching. Hi, everybody.
We had so much fun with Don Sill yesterday.
It was a Don Sill-filled day.
He's so funny.
Filled with Sill. A Sill fill.
A day filled with Sill. That's so corny. Even I get a little icked out by that.
Every day should be a Sill day. That's what I say.
Happy Sill Day.
We had such a great time with him yesterday when he was here with us, right in this room.
Yeah.
Time yesterday.
It is funny because I work his Saturday night show, and he's so like organized with that, and he's got a lot of things going on at one time, and there's 1,000 people in here, and frankly, I don't know how he organizes that many people in this room at one time. And
how does he organize that many people at one time?
I don't know, but he's funny. He is actually one of the ones that comes out with the funny lines every now and then that I crack up at. But like seeing him here yesterday, he was just so relaxed and. He didn't have to do anything. He could just relax and be himself. So it was fun having him on.
He didn't have to be a game show host. He just got to sit back and have some fun with us. Yeah, he was really funny. We had a great time. And a special thanks to Anthony Rodia for calling in and sharing the show on his world, because that gave us a lot of views and definitely gave us some exposure and introduced us to some new faces. And we had, I don't know if it was... I was up to almost 4,500 views last time I looked.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of views.
And
nice.
I'm pretty sure that's the most our show has ever gotten. I think. Don't hold me to that. But and we've been doing all right. Even when Jackie comes on, we get a few, we get 1,000 or 2 when Jackie comes on, so that's always nice as well. So, so it was nice. So, and that kind of leads to where we're going with this, right? Hanging out with Don, talking about all these great comedians. We had such a great time last night.
Well, Carrie said that having an Ericless day is another word for peace and quiet.
Who said that?
Carrie.
Carrie Karavis?
Yeah.
No kidding. That's funny.
Oh, Carrie said she's coming in tomorrow.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, totally do that. That'll be totally fun.
We're out here? With us?
Nice.
Woohoo!
That's great.
Can we talk about my Crackle comedy special coming out this Thursday? Of course we can. Absolutely. Of course we can. And that was on my list of things to talk about. On my list. The big news. Carrie Karavis special coming on Crackle. Coming out this Thursday. So if you have Crackle, you can just stream it anytime, right? Forgive me, I'm not terribly familiar with Crackle. You're live on the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show. Who this be?
Hello, Eric. Hello, Tony. Hey, guys, Sallie.
Hi, Dennis. How are you, buddy?
Hey, Dennis.
Don't say my name now. Come on now. I know my name is...
Oh, DJ D-Love is in the house.
That's right. Yeah, you don't forget about that now.
All right, D-Love. What are you loving today?
Not much, bro. How you been today, bro?
Doing all right there, yo.
Can't wait to do my shoe. I said, can't wait. I'm dying to do it.
So, does DJ D-Love have a song prepared today or what?
Oh, yes. Want to hear it?
Yeah, of course. Go ahead.
I saw you in hell, walking in the rain, never be the same. I saw you in hell, walking in the rain.
Are you saying I saw you walking in hell?
I saw you in hell, walking in the rain.
I saw you in hell walking in the rain. Is that what you're saying?
Is that how the song
Yep.
goes, or you just added
Yes,
that?
it is.
Really?
No, that's how it goes.
All right, first off, I have a problem with all this, violent content, but also it doesn't rain in hell. I saw you in hell walking in the rain. It
How
doesn't
do
rain
you
in
know
hell.
it doesn't rain in
That's the name of the
house?
song, Tony.
But hell is
That's
all
the
about
song.
fire and hotness.
Yeah, but rain would be
That's
my
the
hell.
name.
Can you imagine if I went to hell and it just rained every day?
That's
That would
the
be
name
hell
of the
for
song.
me.
What song is that, Dennis?
It's called I Saw You in Hell.
That's the name of it? I saw you in hell?
No, I saw you walking in the rain. That's what it's called.
Wow. You learned that one in church, right?
I've heard the song before.
I know that came in the 1980s.
Did you make that song up?
No, it's a real song.
Who sings it normally?
I forgot who sings it.
Oh, okay. Is that one of the songs you spin on your turntable, yo?
Yep, oh yes, yo.
Very nice. All right. So what's happening today?
Nothing much to chilling. How it is doing?
Just chilling. DJ D-Love just chilling in the house. I can't believe I just did that. I never say anything's in the house.
I'm going to take a announcement right now, but I'm on the air. Please watch that D-Love show on don't tell me, not March, on August 17th. Please watch the D-Love show on August 17th.
Dennis, are you going to promote this for the next 17,000 months?
It's only 7 months away. You better start planning.
I know. I am already start playing away, bro.
we might have to have a once a week moment of promoting it.
Oh yeah. No, the more promoted, the more people I watch.
There you go. Good. Yep, I like that line of thinking. That's right. Get yourself out there.
Rich Rada said, "Hell was that song?"
I'll make sure I bring my business cards with you guys too.
Good idea.
I'll make sure.
And we'll promote DJ D-Love. All right. Well, thanks for that great song.
Oh, you're welcome, guys. Anytime,
All right.
Did you get my message right? That's what I did send you. My little beat song.
I'm sorry. The what song?
The beat I want to play for you. The beat I want for my introduce my song. Before I start.
Yes. I think I did. I'll take a look at it.
Yeah, look at it and tell me if you like it. And that's my beat before I start.
Sounds good, Dennis. D-Love, DJ Love, D.
DJ D-Love.
DJ D-Love.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow, DJ D-Love.
All right, see you guys.
Bye-bye.
Yo. Deuces.
So Carrie said that the song is "I Saw You and Him Walking in the Rain."
I saw you and him. I thought you were saying you and I saw you in hell.
He was saying that. That's the point. He was saying that it was hell, and Carrie's like, "That's not the lyrics."
All right. Well, obviously, I'm not cool, so I have no idea what that song was.
I've heard the song before. I just didn't know the lyrics. Yeah, so Carrie, come in at 11 if you want. I mean, I know that sounds early, but
We're live from 11 to 1, Carrie. You can come in anytime during that time. Stay the whole 2 hours, stay 15 minutes, whatever you want, Carrie Karavis. We'd just be happy you're here.
yeah, we'll throw up stuff for
And we
promote your
have
stuff.
We do have Andy Flegel hanging out tomorrow.
Oh, is he? Oh, cool.
But
yeah,
that's-
Andy's watching now too.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
But that's fine. Yeah, Andy will hang out
Andy
with
gets
us
along
while
with
we're
everyone.
hanging out with Carrie. Right. Andy, yeah, it seems lately Andy comes in, big comedians come in with him.
Nice.
That's the power of the Flegel.
Let's make Andy come in every day.
As Jackie called him, the Flegelhorn.
Jeff Bosey said, "Oh my God, today hurts so much." Was Jeff drinking a little?
I'm sorry, who said that?
Jeff Bosey.
Oh,
Yeah, so
not that I noticed, but
we had a party.
we didn't have a party. We attended a party.
We had a party at a party.
So much fun.
It was. I had a great time. Other than the fact that it was so freaking loud. I think I'm just too old for loud music. And there was a DJ, and it was really, really blaring loud, and you couldn't really hear people talk without screaming. But other than that, we had such a great time. Saw so many people, and it was fun. Here at Governor's. Yeah, they had a place where a photo booth, so we were all having fun doing that.
They had a place with a photo booth. It was a great time. Carrie says that's a great song. Okay. So Jeff, Jeff, did you overdo it last night? Oh, and Carrie says the crackle is free. And Rich Rader's watching. Nice. Rich, with his singing voice, he should do instrumentals. Well, he's DJ D-Love. He's spreading the D-Love all over the place.
Not bad. Not bad for an old white guy.
Yeah. Jeff says, so much fun last night. So many great people, but had to take a page out of Carrie's book and push through to go to work. Yes.
Yeah.
Rich Rader and I were joking this morning. He said the good thing about having a party of governors on a Monday night is only 6 people have to get up for work. Yeah, Jeff is one of them.
Yeah.
Just a great time. Governors is just the best. Okay, the phone's ringing.
The food was really good. Drinks. Good company.
You're live on the Knockem Comedy Radio Show. Who'd this be?
This is Carrie Carabas.
Yay!
Wow!
First of all, what is wrong with that guy? That song is I Saw You and Him Walking in the Rain.
Yep.
And I never felt this way.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Keep
the
going.
words.
I'd make
I
it
know
up.
It's not in hell. The guy is
It did sound like that, though, didn't it?
He said hell. Yeah, and you said, is it hell? And he's like, yeah.
Yeah, that's what he said. It's and him. I saw you and him.
He's badass. He's making up his own.
Rain.
I'm just going to shut up and listen to Carrie sing. I'm getting aroused.
Those
I'm
crazy
really
DJs.
good. Did you guys stay long to the party last night?
No.
How long did we stay? We left at a good time, I thought. They were still the youngins dancing on the dance floor, and most of the people that we were hanging with were going. So
Yes.
I feel like we left at the perfect time.
I left when the karaoke started. Had to go.
We unfortunately stayed for some of that.
I didn't even see karaoke. I think I was in the bar area practically through that whole
You got
entire
lucky.
thing.
You got lucky.
And I told I told Nicolia that his karaoke singing was impressive, but when I say impressive, I mean bad. But yeah, I think I don't know, in between 10:30, 11 o'clock-ish.
Maybe 11.
Yeah,
I think we left
o'clock.
around 11.
Yeah.
No, I was out at 10. I had to go. My back was killing me.
Why?
I pulled my back out mopping. That's why I can't. I got to get famous so I don't have to mop anymore.
Shouldn't
What
mop
is this?
anymore.
You have comedy specials on Crackle. What are you doing mopping your own floor?
I know.
Just because you're famous doesn't mean your kids aren't slobs. That's the moral of the story.
Exactly. Listen, Crackle is a new streaming network. Not really, really new, but a couple of years old, I think. I'm not sure. I got to look it up.
I've definitely heard of it. I just don't know much about it.
I thought it was a candy
free.
bar.
Oh, it's free, right? Okay.
And all you have to do is go on your smart TV, search it. It'll come up. It'll give you a passcode. Then you go on your computer and you log it in, and then you have Crackle for free.
Oh, nice.
Well, that's cool.
And then we can watch the Carrie Carabas special.
You know, Jerry Seinfeld's Comedian Cars and Coffee was on that.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh,
I think I saw them when I saw that series. It was on Netflix.
Yeah, they bought it after.
Nice.
I see a trend.
What are you eating for breakfast?
I'm eating. Okay, so I'm allergic to peanuts, but I bought sun butter, which is sunflower seeds, which is a lot more fattening, but
Yeah.
nonetheless, it's still protein.
And it's healthy for you. But I remember being just completely gobsmacked when I looked at the calorie value of a mere sunflower seed. I was like, holy crap, I just had my calorie intake for the next 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
210 calories for 2 tablespoons.
It's unreal. And you eat a whole bag of it. You're like, great, now I can eat Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right,
Well, it's good for you. It's good fat.
It is.
now tomorrow you're
How do they call it
hanging?
good fat? I mean, no fat is good.
No, that's
Sorry.
not true.
No, I disagree with that.
Olive oil fat is good.
No fat on my body.
No, I think the trend is changing a little bit. I remember you couldn't, the thinner you were, the more attractive you were. And I don't really think guys are like that anymore. I know I've got teenage kids and they're like, I don't want to I want someone with a like a butt and stuff. I'm like, really? You make me feel really good.
I got no problem with Carrie's body, and trust me, I study it all the time.
You're so stupid.
You're so stupid.
Look, here's what I'll do. I'll show it to you one day in a G-string, and then you'll change it. Then you'll throw up your lunch.
No, I doubt that.
Maybe I was wrong.
Wow. All right, so is that tomorrow? Is that a promise?
All he heard was,
tomorrow.
"I'll show you my body in a string."
Yeah.
That's all he heard. Didn't hear anything after that. Yeah.
Well, so I'm coming in tomorrow. What time you guys want me in?
We're on from 11 to 1. You come in any time during that time.
That'd be
Stay
great.
as long or as short as you want, baby. We're just happy to have you.
Yep.
Yeah, we're
because-
in the building like 20 minutes before that, but like come at 11.
I will, and then
Cool.
so tomorrow I'll come to you guys. Friday morning at 7:00 I'll be on BAB.
Oh, nice.
Okay, cool.
We will. We'll be listening. Love Roger and JP. Those guys are awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited.
That's really cool. Yeah, they're good guys, and a great show they have. So that's great. So we'll push all of it: the special, the radio appearance, and you're playing here for the next week with Anthony Rodia.
Oh,
right?
are you really cool?
No, I'm not. I'm not here next week.
No, but you're doing Anthony Rodia shows, aren't you?
No.
I could have sworn he told me that last night.
Oh.
I would swear he told me.
This weekend I'm in Jersey.
No, tonight, Rodia's playing here tonight, tomorrow, and Thursday. I would swear he told me you were a part of that.
Sure, stir
No,
up the
I
pot,
think
Tony.
it's,
Good
Goomba
job.
Johnny.
No, yeah, he told me it's him, Goomba Johnny, Tara, and you.
No one told me about it.
All right, never mind. Never mind. It's that other Carrie over there. I would swear he said that.
Yeah, no,
Shit.
it's not me, but I love Anthony.
Yeah,
but
me
it's not
too.
me. But I'm in Jersey in the comic strip. Friday night I'm at the comic strip, and then I'm in New Jersey on Saturday.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So yeah, we'll be here. We're looking forward to hanging with you.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Cool. Thanks, Carrie.
Thanks, Carrie.
Love you guys.
Love you, baby.
your
Right
show,
back.
and I love you guys.
You're the
Aw,
best.
thanks.
Thank you so much. See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Wow, that's cool.
I love her
See?
stand-up.
Oh,
She makes
she
me
is.
cry. She makes me laugh
Every
so hard.
single time.
Every fucking time.
Yep. Whoa,
She's
ooh, the
so
mouth on
funny.
you.
I know, but she just is. Like, I'm not even kidding.
Let's see.
She has a really, like, because you're talking about, like, with the comedy class and stuff, like a comfortable stage presence. Like, she is someone who, so I'm just speaking for me, who knows nothing. Like,
no, that's not.
no, I know
true.
nothing. I'm comfortable with that because I don't want to know how to do stand up. I don't want to I have a different wheel of skills. But as an audience member, I can tell you that like when you sit in the audience and the comic up there has if you just have like a level of like confidence. Like she's so comfortable up there that even like when she's pausing and you're just looking at her facial expressions, there's like you just know she's going to say something funny next. Like there's like trust in it. She's just comfortable and she just every time she nails it. I've seen her, I don't know, what do you think? 4 or 5 times by now?
I'm going higher than that.
And every time it's so funny.
And she's.
And I'm not sucking up. I just really
Oh,
like
totally
her.
sucking up.
I'm not sucking up.
But what I really like is that she's the same off stage. She's just as funny, just as fun, just as cool off stage as she is on.
And the thing about Carrie that I've noticed just from people watching her is the meaner she is to someone, the more they love her. Because, like, she's only awful to the people she truly adores. So you see it. That's the only way I could explain it. Eric Hess, what's his name?
Eric Haft.
Haft. Like the look on his face when she's yelling at him, he's just so happy.
I think he's aroused. All right, another call coming in. Hey, you're live on the Knockem Comedy Radio Show. Who this be?
Oh my God, how you doing, guys?
Oh my God, how you feeling?
3 drinks.
Oh my God,
What a
that's it. Hold on,
baby
wait.
you are.
Wait, hold on, wait. You got my comment. I was like, I had to push through and go to work like Carrie. Although, wait. Oh, wait, I'm in my house doing a whole bunch of nothing.
Did you have any shots?
Wait a minute. Did you call in sick today?
Yeah, I did.
What the hell?
Yeah, even Rich Reed is going to go ahead and have my ass later on going like, Posey, you didn't go to work? I can just hear it coming out of his mouth. Posey, you didn't go to work?
Because of 3 drinks or because you stayed out till 11
You
o'clock?
You had to have had more than 3 drinks. And what were the 3 drinks? Were they
He did not
beers?
appear drunk to me
they
at all.
They look like light beer to me.
Great,
have?
because light beer looks exactly like a Jack and Coke.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Is that light beer? No, it's Jack and Coke. You all are similar.
So 3 whiskeys.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
different story.
And you know what?
And then late night BSing with everybody, and it just
cocaine.
Can't do it no more.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't come out till like 1 o'clock.
How late were you here? You party animal?
12:30.
You have to drink water before you go to bed. Speaking from, drunk. You have to drink a lot of water, otherwise you're screws you up.
I went to it was weird because I went back to the bar and I said I can't get a water, and then the bartender looks at me and goes, "You okay?" I was like, "What?" He's like, "I was about to get you another Jack and Coke. Could I look okay?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "No, I just want a water so I can
think.
Go home. I'm done. I'm finished."
Right.
And did you drive home?
I levitated home.
Did you eat anything? Because the food was great, and that would have probably helped you out.
Oh, my God. The weird thing is, every year I look forward more to the food than to meeting people.
It's so good. Well, for me, I usually can't find a lot of things on a buffet to eat. And I don't know, for some reason, Governor's just happens to love putting salmon out. And it's one of the fish that I do eat. So last night I was laughing because I get to one side of the buffet, and I'm like, oh, good, they have salmon this year. Because I don't eat meat or chicken or anything. So I was like, yay. So I put that on my plate and I get to the very end. There's a whole other different kind of salmon. I'm like, this is the greatest day.
And I hope you're in the comments. Rich is he's already having a field day with you.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not even reading the comments because I'm calling.
You said you were hammered on grenadine. What is that? Just red syrup?
Yeah, man, I love that man to death, and he breaks my horn so much.
He's so funny.
I have to say, I think the bulk of my night was hanging out with him and just having a blast the whole time. He's what a great guy, man.
He's great. For me, I made a beeline for the penny alla vodka. I started knocking people down just to get to the penny alla vodka.
That's exactly what I had. That was my plate: a piece of bread, 10,000 piles of salmon, and the penne.
Speaking of the penne, poor Matt Aravallo shows up, right? And me and Rich are standing there talking right by the door. So Matt walks in. We're one of the first 2 people he says hi to. So I go, immediately, and he's all friendly. Matt Aravallo, big smiles, friendly kid.
Great guy.
He's shaking our hands, and immediately I'm like, look at this. We're having this big party. I said, and this guy's going to get carted at the bar. Yeah. And then Rich goes, he's so young, he can't even have the penny alla vodka.
Oh, that's funny.
Matt Aravallo, the smile is gone.
Yeah.
He literally turns his back to us and walks away to go talk to somebody else. And I tell Rich, I go, well, there you go. We pissed the kid off. We're done.
People pick on him all the time because he's so nice, and he's like a punching bag when 2 or 3 comics get around him.
Poor kid can't go anywhere without somebody talking about his age.
Well, the whole thing is that pretty much all of us look like we're definitely in our 40s plus, and then he comes walking in the door going who let out Sunday school?
It's true. Wow.
But other than that, you guys have a great day. I gotta have some chicken soup.
Yeah, what are you doing? Are you gonna take a nap? Do you really feel sick?
I just got I don't know. Maybe I have a child's. That thing was a fifth disease or something. Yeah. And I'm I'm all scratchy and fever-like symptoms.
Yeah.
We're getting some comments that say that it sounds like you're still drunk.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the sad part. I really wish I was, so I can get through the day and make it
You're gonna
worthwhile.
have to day drink and like make yourself feel like a little bit more normal.
I think they do say like if you wake up after a night of drink, you got a headache, pop open that beer and it makes everything go away. But then you start to like develop a serious problem, and I don't want to develop that problem. But other than that, no. I just woke up from my nap. I had my chicken. I'm gonna have some chicken soup and a couple of cheese snacks because I'm a fat ass.
Yeah.
And
your comfort food.
And then I'm gonna go ahead. I might go home. My kid will be home later. I can watch some Nickelodeon and damage my brain by that.
Yay!
Yeah.
Wow.
I want to be like every other grown adult who doesn't have a job and sit down and do that Nickelodeon thing and watch TV with kids.
Yeah.
Do some laundry.
Right. Yeah, because you're not feeling bad.
Whoa, Sallie.
Do some laundry.
Why you got to be adding on to like household chores?
You just
really?
plunk
He's taking a
it
day
in
off.
and hit a button. What's the big deal?
I think you got to pour that liquid stuff in. You don't know what the variables are on the measurements of what to what on.
You just have to get off the couch. That's it. You just have to get off the couch. That's it. That's all you need to know.
Well, I got off the couch to call you guys.
Oh, on your landline? Rich Raider says, poor so Matt funny. Waited all night and they never brought out the Sunday station.
The chocolate fountain.
He's too much. All right, you guys enjoy your show. Let me get out of your hair. I'll talk to you guys later.
And Jeff, thanks for all the advice last night and stuff. We were talking about the comedy class and stuff. Thank you.
Oh, yes, no problem. Don't worry, Rich will chime in on that too later.
All right, feel better with your chicken soup.
All right, bye-bye.
See ya. Jeff Boshi, ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Boshi.
Did you see Rich? I don't know if you read this already.
What's that?
From Rich. Boshi sounds like the guys who do those quit smoking tracheotomy commercials.
I had too much to drink. Now going back, Rich says he bets Roger and JP will get Carrie's G-string first. Damn you, Roger and JP. Donna Caputo is watching. Hello, Donna Caputo. Captain Splash. Who the hell are you? Captain Splash. She's very natural, he says. What the hell does that mean? What did I miss there? Santa Claus wrote before that fat is good, talking about Carrie, complaining that she thinks she's fat and she's not. Hello, Carol Miner.
Yeah, you want a little meat on the bones.
Vinny Mara's watching. Hello, Mara. And Ken Pichelle is pointing out that Jeff's voice sounded rough. Greg DeFilippo. Andrew Plagianos. Did Boshi have 2 extra balls surgically implanted this morning? And now, Captain Splash says Jeff is hilarious. Hello, Charles Goonan. Hello, Tom Galati. Where was it before? Somebody said something about Andy coming in tomorrow. Oh, will Andy sit there politely as Carrie regales us with tales of banging people in the loft of bygone clubs? I think Andy loved that last week. I think he loved sitting here hanging out with Jackie.
Hanging with Jackie.
Speaking of which, Jackie, much to a pleasant surprise, Jackie showed up at the party last night. Jackie was here. Joey Kohler was here. Rich Voss was here. Did I say Chris Roach? Of course, Carrie Kravitz was here.
Steve Bellinger was there for a whole 9 seconds.
Yeah, he seemed to come and go. Yeah, that was Don Sill was hanging with us.
He walked to the door, he hung with Roach, and then I turned around and he was gone.
Gone.
Maybe because he was wearing a pink shirt and he felt a little gay.
Anthony Rodia was here with Tara and Goomba Johnny. Kevin Danny Jr. was here. Just a lot of great people. It was Richie Byrne was here. Jeff Gurian. It was just a great time. We Don and I came back here with Jeff Gurian. We showed him the studio. He was very intrigued. Jeff Gurian, if you don't know who that is, look him up. He wrote, I think Don talked about it yesterday, he wrote for Milton Berle. He just goes way back, and he's a staple at the, I think, the comic strip and the Friars Club. It was really just a great time.
Yeah,
hanging out with a
great
bunch of people. Joey Petroni.
Yeah, it was great to see him. Like you and I, we saw each other for 5 minutes here, and then we both go different ways, talking to people, come back. It was just like a fun night of seeing people that we don't see all the time and catching up.
Joe DeVito.
Oh yeah, Joe DeVito came in. Love seeing him.
Tim Gage, Sean Brown, Matt Burke. Captain Splash, I am the superhero of swimming and occasionally a comic. Did Did a class with Jeff Bosey. Okay. Captain Splash with a K. Seriously, Captain Splash is a friend of T's or Tina's or something. Don't you watch other Gov shows? She has guested on something. Let me see her face. I'm much better with faces than I am with names. So let me see what she looks like, and then I'll tell you. Yes, I do watch the shows. You, Ken Pichelle, you.
Yeah.
Oh yes,
Ken has a meeting today, so he can't do the ads.
Is that what he said?
But why can't he just do them now?
Oh, you want to do the ads early?
Who cares?
Well, now you can just confuse me here.
We could do them whenever we want.
But I thought
There's no contract. We just do it in the middle of the show because we read that if you advertise in the middle of a show, more people are listening. So we were just trying to be nice. But, we could have Ken do them right now.
No, Sallie's a rebel, shaking things up here.
So we saw Don Sill, and it was the first time that I met his fiancée. First time
Wendy.
for you, too, right?
No,
Wendy?
I met Wendy before.
Oh, okay. When?
I'm not telling you.
I'm going to ask Wendy because now she'll tell me.
Met her at the farm.
Oh, right. That's right. Yeah, well, I was making the kettle corn.
I was displaying my willy. I met her there. It was quick, so I didn't get to talk much. This was the first. Yeah, last night was the first time I really spent time with her, talking to her.
Yeah, really nice.
Fun. Scott Baker was here. John Butera. Just so much fun, hanging out with a lot of fun people. It was just a great time.
Yeah.
And I was going to tell a story.
Goomba Johnny?
Goomba. Well, I mentioned Goomba.
Oh,
and then
right.
Gov's Radio was well represented. We were here. Greg and Tina were here. Bonnie was here. Mandy. Tony Landolfi was there. Mm-hmm. Steve Belanger, as you mentioned. Anthony Rodia. Goomba. Who else?
The Steves.
The Steves showed up for a little while. That's right. From Steve Squared.
It was good to see them because they don't really, they kind of like, they have the Steve Square show on Monday nights, and they just kind of come in and do their show, and they're not really involved with a lot of the ins and outs of stuff. So it was good to see them. I liked them a lot.
Hey, Bill Bresler is watching. Hello, Bill. Ken Pichelle, he's offering to call at 11:45 or now.
Perfect. Whatever you want.
11:45, okay.
Ken, you're in charge of ads, so you do whatever you want to do.
Captain Splash also used to be on the air with Goomba many, many years ago on WKTU. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Real name is Kerry Schoen. Cool. And Paul Darcy Frierson is watching. Well, thank you, Captain Splash, for hanging out with us. You know what? Come on in here one of these days. Come hang out with us. We'd love to chat with you. Charles used to call himself Captain Splatter, but that was in his dancing days. My catchphrase was, get him up. Yes, Limo Talk was represented last night. Splash mentioned Limo Talk. Yeah, Graz stopped in for a few minutes. He was working in here with the Wirt Show, but he stopped in quick, and Charlie Myers was hanging out most of the night. He was there.
Well, Mike also came in to, fix the phone, and it seems to be working much better. So.
Thank you, Mike O'Toole, for working on the phone. Mm-hmm. After Anthony Rodia kept breaking it.
Oh, we saw Susan and Eric.
Susan and Eric, the Spicy Psychic, and Eric Tartaglione. Now, they're coming in here.
They are.
When?
They're going to come in here, I think the 5th, February 5th.
February 5th.
Both of them, to Wednesday.
Because she's doing a show in the Little Room February 6th, I think.
Yeah, so she wants to promote it, and she said Wednesdays are good because Eric can always come in too, so that'll be fun.
That'll be, anytime Eric is here, it's a great time. Felix is watching. Felix was not here last night. We missed you, pal. Tina was drunk, and she was rolling on the floor and hit on a bunch of guys.
Valentina, you're talking about?
What did I say?
Tina.
Yeah, Valentina, yeah.
Yeah, they just know it by Valentina.
Oh. You're live on the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show. Who this be?
Ken.
This is Captain Splash.
Well, hi, Captain Splash. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing all right, thanks. Doing all right.
Yes. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead, please. I cut you off.
No, I was just going to say that I have a swimming program that teaches kids how to swim, obviously, and we're starting a new show on, can I say another radio? Not another radio, but a TV station, Strong Island TV, and basically it's going to teach kids a lesson every week, and it has really cool songs, and Taylor Dane sang an opening song of mine.
Oh, nice.
So it's a really cool program, and it's just giving kids a superhero for swimming.
Very nice. And you where are you gonna Strong Island? But where do you actually do it? Like, you do it at a place with a pool, or are you in their studios?
Oh yeah. Well, during the summertime, I go to people's houses, and then I'll rent space at different pools. There's a pool in Lindenhurst. I do a pool in Long Beach. So I used to be in California with it for like 10 years, and obviously it was better out there, but it's good here too. The program's so good, and kids just learn so well from it.
And naturally, when we talk about swimming pools, you think radio. So how does this go? Like, how did this?
Oh man, forget it! I did a whole show. I have done so many different things in my life. But the good thing is that we're filming this music video on Saturday, the one that Taylor Dane sang for me. And basically, my program has all these little rhyming phrases in it, and it's this whole program, like I said.
Right.
But when I was out there, before I was out there, I used to do radio, and I was actually on KTU with Goomba Johnny. I used to do all their live remotes back when he was on.
Well, nice.
I've done a little bit of everything, but what I was going to say is, like, now the video that I'm doing and everything that I'm doing with the idea and bringing the Captain Splash to life is like everything in my life that I've done: acting, comedy, singing. All this stuff is all coming together with this one thing.
So you sing as well?
A little bit, not like Carrie though.
Well, we'll be the judge of that. I want to hear something.
Carrie's actually trained me a little bit in comedy too.
Oh, is that right? Yeah. Well, yeah. You don't get much better than that.
Yeah.
So actually, Goomba Johnny's actually going to be here in the studio tonight.
Yep. Yeah. Last time he was on with Anthony, I called and we were talking a little bit.
Oh, okay. Very nice.
So,
and you were on the air with him on KTU?
I used to do all the live club remotes, so at the same time, like, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I wasn't in the booth with him. He was with Hollywood Hamilton, but I
Right.
did all their live remotes. So I'd be at clubhouses with him, and we would go on there together, yeah.
Very nice. Wow. So, yeah, you're kind of all over the place. I like it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Nice.
So I'd just let you know.
Sure. All right. Well, we'll have to get you in here one of these days, next few weeks or something.
Oh, that'd be great. All
cool.
right, that'd be awesome.
And so you're calling because you need some strippers for this video shoot or something?
Yeah, sure, right.
And will Taylor Dane be there for this shoot?
No, she's not going to be here for the shoot. She might come and do some stuff if she's available, just to kind of show her, but it's not really appropriate for her to be in there because it's going to be kids and green screen and me in a costume, and it's
not appropriate. I mean, she's not a porn star. She's just a singer. Why couldn't she be there?
No, not that it's not appropriate. It's just that the way that we're filming it, it's more like just for kids, and nobody would really know that it's her except adults and stuff. But she might make an appearance. We're not sure yet.
All right, cool. All right, well, good luck with the video shoot, and when it's done, send it on over, and then come on in one day.
All right, that would be great. Thank you.
Absolutely, thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye, Captain. No, that was cool. Yep. All right. Oh, Captain Jack is watching. So all the captains are in today.
The captains are in the house.
Captain Jack is watching. Captain Splash is called. Captain Kangaroo is going to be in here in a few minutes. And then the Captain and Tennille are going to sing a song before the show's over. And then followed by a special appearance by Captain Stubing.
Oh, nice. I used to love that show.
And we're not sure. He's a little harder to get, but Captain Kirk is a possibility. He's not confirmed.
He's a bit of a diva.
And then
he's not going to let us know till the last minute.
And then after the show, we're going out to eat for some Captain Crunch.
So Captain Jack said that he saw Sam on our show, and Sam was going to go to the party last night too, since he engineers here. But something bad happened to Sam.
Nothing bad happened to him. You're live on the Knockem Day comedy radio show. Who this be?
It is Ken. Good morning.
Hey, Ken.
Good morning, Dr. Bichelle. How are you today, sir?
Apparently a little bit better than everybody who was at the big party last night.
No, we're fine.
No, we're fine.
We're fine. Sallie drank like you wouldn't believe, but look at her. She's fine.
You're right. I wouldn't believe.
Very nice. But only Jeff. Jeff's the only wimp out of the bunch. Everybody else, I think, is hanging in there.
Yeah, what a baby. 3 drinks. It's nothing.
Ouch.
Is he Irish? Jeff Bosey?
Bosey. Yeah, I don't know what that is. What nationality
would
Bosey?
Irish. No Irish person
He looks
gets
Irish.
drunk on 3 drinks. That's just breakfast.
What are you? What's Pichelle? What kind of name is that?
My dad is...
Is that a hard question for you, Ken? There was a pause. There was a pause there.
There was. Well, I'm actually not sure. I think it's French. My dad's half French and half German, and my mom is 100% Italian.
Oh,
Tony's
nice.
French and Italian.
Who is? You. Oh, me. Yes, I am.
You're like, I am too. Who are you talking about? Oh, me.
All right, so you're going to hit us up with the ads. Go ahead.
I am. Today's episode of the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is in fact not brought to you by Ann Space Sestry Space Dot Space Com. Don't say that all at once. Right. But today's Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is brought to you by Bella Vista Pizza. Bella Vista Pizza for the best pizza in the whole wide world. Check out Bella Vista Pizza, where they offer thin crust, thin whole wheat, deep dish, and gluten-free pies. Also, pasta and baked dishes, calzones and rolls, heroes, entrees, salads, sides, and appetizers. Bella Vista Pizza is, there's the Italian, it's the beautiful site located at 154 Minetta Hill Road in Plainview. That's 154 Minetta Hill Road in Plainview. 516-433-4464. That's 516-433-4464. BellaVistaPizza.com, Bambinos. Check them out today. Also, follow them on Facebook at Bella Vista Pizza and Pasta. That's that's Bella Vista Pizza and Pasta on Facebook. The @ comes here on Instagram at Bella Vista Pizza LI. That's at Bella Vista Pizza LI on Instagram. The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Gina Congemi Coffin, licensed real estate agent with Signature Premier Properties. That's Gina Congemi Coffin, licensed real estate agent with Signature Premier Properties. 631-495-7696. That's 631-495-7696. When you work with Gina, you tap into the collective experience of the best, most experienced realtors on Long Island. Contact Gina today to discuss how Signature Premier Properties and Gina can help you market and sell your property successfully or find your perfect home. More information about Gina's listings can be found at signaturepremier.com. That's signaturepremier.com. List your house with Gina, and she will work so hard for you. She will sell your house so fast that it will make your
head spin!
Y'all are killing it this week. Very solid effort for only 2 people in the studio.
Well, you gave us such positive reinforcement yesterday that now I'm going to really focus on it. I'm really that easy.
That was awesome.
Yes, she is.
Thank you.
And there's more. Of course, the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is brought to you by Knockem Dead Comedy. Knockem Dead Comedy for the funniest murder mysteries in the whole wide world, where, of course, the murders are in fact comedic, with no harming of humans, no harming of animals, just comedy, people, comedy. Do you want to see a boring murder mystery where some crusty old pee-pants says, "There's been a murder in the parking lot of some character you've never met"?
No.
I mean, you don't want to see it. You're in the show. This is how the show is done right. You don't want that. Anybody that wants to see that goes to see the other guys.
He's getting off script.
But you Knockem Dead viewers, you want the full experience. You want to meet and hang out with the character who's going to comedically die. You want to see that comedic murder happen right before your eyes, and then you want to solve it. That I don't mention often enough. Then you have the opportunity to solve it. I mean, that's just some dang fun right there. You want to laugh, sing, dance, be a part of the action, and solve that comedic murder mystery. And you need to do that at a Knockem Dead Comedy murder mystery show. On Instagram, follow at Knockem Dead Comedy. That's at Knockem Dead Comedy on Instagram for upcoming show dates. Check out knockemdeadcomedy.com/show dates. That's knockemdeadcomedy.com/show dates. And Tony, since Eric ain't here and Tony does it anyway. Where is Eric? Anyway, Tony's going to tell us about some upcoming show information.
Don't forget Thursday. That's next Thursday, January 30th. You can catch us at 317 Main in Farmingdale. It's a Thursday night. So come on down, enjoy our mob-themed murder mystery, a night of laughs, music and dancing. And, of course, you get to solve a murder that happens right in front of you, right there at 317 Main in Farmingdale. Go to knockemdeadcomedy.com to see our full schedule, information on who we are, what we do, videos, photos, testimonials, and, of course, booking information. And, again, it's a Thursday night, January 30th, so it does not interfere with all the great shows happening at...
Actually, and on that show, I was just looking at the cast we have, so...
Well, here's the video.
I knew that today, that's why I'm not making any noise. I didn't even hear the music yesterday until I watched it back.
Okay, yeah, Sallie, you were saying?
No, I was just saying the show that's Thursday in Farmingdale. It's a felony show, and the cast is really cool. So it's, obviously Tony and Eric, but Bobby Inns is working that night too as well. He's not.
Well, thanks for that, Sallie. Moving along.
He's not?
No.
How'd that happen?
He hasn't been in any rehearsals. We haven't discussed it. No. So,
that sucks.
Yeah, that's a Thursday night at 317 Main. So come on down and enjoy that. And then you get to spend the weekend at one of Governor's comedy clubs. The 3 great Governor's comedy clubs on Long Island this weekend. Lots of great shows. Don't forget, tonight, tomorrow night, and Thursday night, Anthony Rodia will be right here at Governor's in Levittown, tearing it up, performing for full houses, sold out as usual. It's going to be a great time with Anthony. Goomba Johnny, Tara Canistraci. What a great show.
So, sorry to interrupt, but who's working it? Is it Rick Beck?
Yes.
Why is that a problem?
We're just on the air.
Well, they know Rick. He calls in for movies, so.
I know, but, we don't need to, discuss
I'll watch
that.
it later, DJ D Love. I'm working right now.
Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Ken, for a super job as always with the ads. So now what's the deal? You have another meeting? Is that what's going on?
Yes, I do.
Good
But
luck.
we forgot something. And I was thinking about this, and I don't think the phone lines carry this way, so I can't do this. But when you started to talk about the swag, I was going to go, swag. Go swag.
Ooh, well, we'll do it right now.
Teespring.com. Go swag. Teespring.com.
I'm a little
Search
scared.
bar.
It's a little scary.
Search bar. Govs Radio. It was really supposed to be background, so without you in the foreground, Tony, it kind of, as you can see by Sally's reaction, doesn't work.
Oh, it's supposed to be background. All right. So get your your Cubs Radio swag at teespring.com. You can get the Cubs Radio logo on one side, get your favorite show logo on the other, or get a hat, or get a shirt, or get underwear.
No underwear.
They don't have Cubs Radio underwear.
They should have underwear.
I'm just laughing at Ken's background.
It's background music.
There used to be, there's still Three's Company socks.
I believe so, yeah.
I think I remember socks. We don't have to be technical, but that's a form of underwear.
Well,
anyway.
That's true.
Yep, he's right. When the man's right, he's right. That's why he's a doctor.
Yeah.
All right, well, enjoy your meeting, sir.
I'm sure I won't. I hope I enjoy watching back hour 2 or joining it if my meeting ends early enough.
All right, yeah, we hope so, too.
All right, we'll see you, Ken.
Thanks,
Thank
y'all.
you.
All right,
Thanks
Have
a lot.
a good one.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for the help.
Bye.
Yeah, so the Anthony Rodia sold-out shows. It's great. Also at Governor's in Levittown this weekend. Mike Yard will be here Friday and Saturday. In the Little Room on Saturday, John Ziegler and Friends. John is fantastic, so go check out John Ziegler.
We saw him last night, too.
That's right. He was there last night, too. Mm-hmm. Yes, he was. In the brokerage, at the brokerage in Belmore. Thursday night, the All-Star Comedy Show. This weekend, Friday and Saturday, is Cypher Sounds. He's a DJ. He's an improv guy. Go check him out. McGuire's in Bohemia out east. The All-Star Comedy Show on Thursday. Friday and Saturday is Petey DeBro. And then Sunday is the All-Star Comedy Show as well. So lots of great stuff happening at all 3 Governor's Comedy Clubs on Long Island. Go to govs.com for your ticket information, everything you need to know, full schedule. And you should sign up to be on their mailing list because if they put you on the mailing list, you'll get emails with exclusive information. You even get codes if you want to get in for free because they do that for a lot of their shows.
Yeah,
I would say
it's
most of
nice.
them. They send out to their mailing list a code. You put in that code when you order tickets, you get free admission. So get on their mailing list. Get on our mailing list, too, knockemdeadcomedy.com. We send out, we do email blasts once in a while with information on what's happening in our world and where we're going to be. And if anybody feels like calling in, we have those free passes sitting there right next to the mug. We're always giving them away. Anybody that wants them. Each pass right there is good for 4 people, and we may even give you more than one. So those passes, they run out in a little over 3 months. So we got to get rid of them. So call in. Call in. All right, so, Graz is watching. Jeff Bosey is Polish. Okay. Graz is watching. Hello, Graz. Larry's watching. Tom Galati. Charles is wondering what happened to the Chev and the Goon. I think Eric's coming back tomorrow. Not really sure. We hope. But we'll have Bonnie here tomorrow. That'll be fun. Bonnie. We have Carrie. I saw Bonnie's name. Bonnie's watching. Hi, Bonnie.
Yeah, Carrie will be here tomorrow.
Carrie Karavis and Andy Flegel will be here tomorrow, and he will get to speak. We will allow him to speak this time. He was under strict orders the other day. You speak, you're going to get smacked.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he certainly was.
No, he wasn't.
Nancy Rizzuti is watching. Hello, Nancy. Bonnie, do you dirty stay out? How late did you stay out till last night?
With her boyfriend.
With her boyfriend, Michael Steven Spielberg, hanging around getting Bonnie all liquored up. We saw them smooching at their table.
Oh, did you? They're still in that moment of time.
Nancy has a question. Could you please mention that there is a GoFundMe page for Jessica Dillon, wife of comedian Darren Dillon, on Facebook? She's in the hospital right now, and they need help with astronomical hospital bills. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Oh, all right, absolutely. All the best to Darren and Jessica. Hope she feels better, whatever she's in the hospital for. Hope she gets well and gets out of there really soon. Darren, a good friend of Governor's, a good friend of Gov's Radio, and a guy that Sallie and I enjoy as well. Good guy. And Jessica, I've had the pleasure of hanging out with Jessica a little bit. She seems great. So all the best to Darren and Jessica, and hope she's doing well and getting stronger and getting on her feet soon. And so Nancy, where do we? So you just go to GoFundMe and type in Jessica Dillon. Nancy, why don't you put in a link on the comments with all the info? And thank you for the reminder. We're happy to spread that word. And moving along, speaking of people with ailments, the big news today.
What?
The big news floating around, Ozzy Osbourne has announced that he's been suffering from Parkinson's.
Oh, yeah?
Ozzy Osbourne suffering from Parkinson's disease. Is Parkinson's... Eric's mother has Parkinson's, right? That's what she has?
Well, you can have different kinds of Parkinson's. You can actually have Parkinson's that will also give you Alzheimer's things and memory loss, and it could really it could really affect like your brain function.
All right, but we're talking about Ozzy Osbourne. It seems to me like he's had this for probably 30 years now.
Yeah, like if all the alcohol wasn't going to affect his brain in his early life, I doubt anything's going to affect his brain now.
Yeah, I think they told him this in 1980, and it just registered. I got Parkinson, and they told me, and Parkinson, and I said, Parkinson, and Parkinson, I'm taking it away, I'm going to sing my song and just really fuck off.
You seriously,
Thank you, Ozzy.
Like I remember watching that show every now and then thinking they should have subtitles underneath when he speaks. And I really like him. I loved him on that show.
He's got a new song out.
Oh, really?
It's him and Elton John.
Oh, that must be good.
Yeah, I really like it. I think he's great.
Does he write songs?
That's a good question.
Because Elton doesn't write lyrics, so
he doesn't write lyrics, but he writes the music. Right, you caught that.
Yeah.
I said lyrics.
Yeah,
he doesn't write lyrics. Looks like Wayne. Captain Splash says, you guys are really great. Hey, thanks. Right back at you, baby. All right. Oh, Bonnie. Hey. Bonnie went back to Michael Steven Spielberg's house after the party. See that? I was right. Got you all liquored up and took full advantage. Dirty, rotten. I like it. And then Jeff points out that they went back to his place to play Scrabble.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's nice. That's fun.
And she won, she says. Of course, he let you win so that he can get the nookie.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, so back to Sam's poor lot in life last night. I think it ended up working out fine anyway, because Sam was going to go to the party because he engineers here, so he was, invited.
Technically an employee.
He's technically an employee, so he was like, I'm going to get to go. So he was really excited about it. But in retrospect, I don't think he would have had a good time.
Oh, really? And why is that?
Because it was too loud for him.
Yeah.
I think.
And you think he would have been bored?
I don't think he would have been bored. I just think I don't think he would have had as good of a time as I thought that he would have. I don't know.
Yeah.
You're not right.
I was totally right.
You're not right at all.
So you get up before the edge and you're like, oh, we'll talk about this in a minute. Something bad happened to Sam. He couldn't come to the party. Nothing bad happened. He got called in to go to work.
No, but it was weird. So Sam's scheduled to busboy at this really cool restaurant that he works at. And he always has Monday nights. And last week he asked, and they all shift around shifts and stuff. Like the busboys will call each other.
Shift around shifts.
I'm gonna, what was that? Oh, your phone. So he called one of the busboys, or he texted one of the busboys and said, "Hey, can you cover me Monday?" So the other boy said, "I'll swap with you. Can you work Sunday night for me, and I'll work for you Monday." And then Sam said, "I really can't because I've worked 5 days in a row," which
4.
It would have been the 5th.
So what?
So it's a lot of work.
Oh my God, 5 days in a row. Who does that?
And Sam is one of the guys that in fact, they had an employee meeting not too long ago, and they actually said at the meeting, they recognized Sam and said, "You're always someone who will always fill in for people, and you're so nice about it. Thank you." So he does. And so Sam said, "Well, I really don't want to swap, but can you pick up the shift?" And then the guy didn't get back. And Sam said, "Maybe I'll try to find someone else who just wants to pick it up." So the kid said, "Okay, let me know." So then Sam said, "Sorry, I can't find anyone else." And then he never heard from the kid again. And for some reason, Sam just thought that was enough, that the kid was going to show up, and he did not. So he got called from 2 different managers. "Who's working tonight? Aren't you supposed to be here?" So he threw his uniform on and ran out the door.
He was all pissed off. But I believe someone with a lot of smarts and insight
He's not
said, "Sam, you're not really going to enjoy this party anyway. You're not going to know a lot of people. It's going to be loud music. You're going to be bored."
He would never be bored at Governor's. Are you saying anyone could be bored at Governor's? Is that what you're saying?
Well, no, I'm not saying that. No, because this wasn't a typical Governor's night. It was just a party. A typical Governor's night would be the comedians performing. Nobody was performing last night. It was just a bunch of people hanging out.
He would have had a good time. I just thought he would have after I saw the night, I was like, it's probably not as fun of a time as he would have had. So I was okay with it. Still doesn't mean you're right.
Kind of sounds like we're saying the same thing.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So far apart. It's unreal.
Exactly,
a whole different zip code. Yeah. Anyway, so
5 days. Who cares? He's 19. He's in college. That's when you work your ass off because you're strong and young and stupid.
Yeah,
and you just work.
He starts his second semester today. And we had to go. So this morning we had to go in for a guidance meeting for the other guy. And I don't know. Should I bring that up?
Bring what up?
I don't know. It's just I do Kevin's taken so many hard classes that I'm like, why? Why are you doing this to yourself? 2 periods of AP general chemistry. He could care less about science. There's no reason for this. But he's doing it anyway.
There's plenty of reasons for this.
I don't know.
AP, we're talking scholarships, baby. That's what we're talking about.
Well, he was actually going to give up orchestra because he didn't have enough time in his schedule, and he loves that. I just don't want. Kevin's the kind of guy who'd I'm going to take the hardest and be with all my AP friends, and he'd he'd easily throw away the things that he actually loves doing, like Mandarin and orchestra, and so.
She said he's not giving any of that up.
Yeah, but he could in the future. She was actually saying, you may not have time for orchestra anymore, and that makes me sad. It's too much testing these days.
Well, testing, yes, I agree with that. Mm-hmm. So they're all having they're having their own conversation here with Bonnie. First, they're talking about Ozzy. Yeah, all that shaking, that all makes sense.
Yeah.
He always looks like he had it. Tom Glotty was asking Bonnie if she went back to the house to play Scrabble. Was it strip Scrabble? That's hard to say. Strip Scrabble. There we go. Strip Scrabble. 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 I messed it up. And the Plagianos, hasn't anyone told Bonnie about writing in cars with boys? That's how you get in trouble. Oh, then Bonnie says, we didn't really play Scrabble. We didn't really. Wow. Very nice. Bonnie, you know what, Bonnie? I wanted to ask you. Oh, she says her daughter goes back to school tomorrow, and she graduates in May. Very nice. Congratulations.
Where does she go again?
Buffalo.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah. You know what? One of my best friends has a daughter that goes to Buffalo. I wonder if they know each other. I think, does she graduate this year? No, maybe next year. Bonnie, I see tomorrow you have Chris Roach on your show tomorrow. Chris Roach is on Three's Company tomorrow night. And Bonnie, I saw you posted a photo of Chris. It was a Newsday article. There's Chris. I can't figure because I'm stupid. There he is, right there. Nope, right here. I can't figure out. I'm an idiot. I see you have Chris Roach on tomorrow, and you posted a photo of a Newsday article where it's announced that Chris is on tour going to go on tour with Kevin James. Was that an old article from last year, or is that new? Are they touring again? Because Chris toured with Kevin James last year for a while.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So is that a new tour, or were you just showing that old article? So, but either way, it's great that he's coming on your show tomorrow. Chris is awesome. We love Chris. What a great guy he is. So that'll be cool. Tune in to Three's Company tomorrow night to see Chris Roach and maybe catch him on tour with Kevin James. Not really sure. Joan Krupi Asher says Ozzy's son has MS.
Oh, man.
So it's like backwards hereditary.
Well, MS isn't.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awful. A lot of stuff going on in that family.
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
Bonnie said yes, he is touring.
Oh, he is going to go on tour with him again. That's great. Good for him. I wish him all the best with that. But it was cool because in the article, it did mention it mentioned that he was on, Kevin Can Wait, and it also mentioned. Wait a minute, Bonnie says that's not it. What is she talking about? So is he not touring with him? Well, either way, this article also mentioned his podcast, and it had Steve Belanger's name in there.
Oh, nice. Good.
I thought that was cool.
Yeah, that is really good.
Our own Steve Belanger, although that particular podcast is not on this station, Steve. Bastards. Science is good if you want to learn how to eventually make a half-man, half-monkey creature that will attack and terrorize the town. Science is also good to count carbs. So Charles, he brings up valid points here. I mean, those two reasons alone, I can't think of why he shouldn't.
General AP chemistry.
Absolutely, take that. Absolutely. Because you never know when you're going to be walking down the street and someone needs a potion.
I just wish they had, more classes geared towards, Kevin stuff. He wants to, he loves coding and Java, and, he wants to do, a whole bunch of, computer stuff.
Do you even know what Java is?
No. It's coffee.
He wants to make coffee. I'm so proud of him. Joan sent that article to Ken a while ago. I don't know what that means. It's from his photo library, but he did just tour with Kevin James. Oh, okay, so it's not a new tour. All right, that's fine. It's still cool that Steve Belanger's name was in Newsday. That's where I was going with that. That was my whole point.
All right.
Gina's asking where Eric is. He's MIA, Gina. MIA and
Ericless.
But we hope he's back tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, you would think that like schools would be just filled with computer classes these days. Like so many different classes to choose from.
Well, there are.
There's not. Like he only had this year. All he had to choose from was computer science.
All right. Well, he's only in 9th grade.
Okay, and not to be like, oh, my kid's so smart. But okay, so last week Kevin had a computer science test, and then he had to like say to the teacher, question 9, it's you don't have that right at all. And the teacher like looked at it and took it off the test and gave everyone credit. Like, it's such a low-level class. I know. I don't want to be that way because
then maybe you should put him in a special school where all the other geniuses are. Kevin Darby, super genius. I discovered that the teacher was wrong. I am smarter than all of you. Shine my shoes and make me a sandwich.
And I seriously, I don't want to be that guy. But I
hope you're not any guy, because then I'm in trouble.
I just feel like there should be, like, I'm not asking for, like, you know, like if he was into something. Who said it?
Andy Plajanos. He needs the science classes so he doesn't end up in a job where everybody swaps all the time.
That's true.
So, yeah, she has one son who's washing dishes and the other one who's an evil genius. The bookends.
It's all right. It's okay.
Tom Galati says schools should have real life classes like how to do your taxes, maintaining good credit, etc., etc., etc.
Yeah, exactly.
Tom Galati, is that definite? Tom Galati's coming in next Friday, not this week, but the following week?
Yes. Yeah.
Tom Galati, who is a brand new comedian, just tried, I believe it was his very first open mic a few weeks ago, who is quickly becoming one of our regular friends, commenting on our shows. I think he's going to stop in here next Friday and hang out with us, and
nice.
We're gonna mold him. We're gonna mentor him into the comedy world, the world of governors.
No, we're not.
We're gonna make him pay us.
No, we're not.
To show him around and introduce him to everybody and get him up on the stage.
Oh, we'll do that. Mold him?
Yeah, we're gonna mold him.
I don't think he wants us to mold him.
No. Gina said she had the same problem with her son. Since he is doing coding, he self-taught most computer languages.
That's what Kevin. That's exactly Kevin. Like he sits around. Like most kids are like, oh, I'm just gonna watch like TV for an hour and relax. Like Kevin will be like, I think I want to like figure out a new coding thing. Like, so I don't know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've seen it. I'll back you up. Yeah, he makes up his own games and stuff. It's pretty incredible. School exists to train workers. Your parents should teach you the life skills. Let's stop outsourcing raising kids. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Andrew. Computer science is good to learn to rig an election, hack into bank accounts, and play Assassin's Creed. Now we're talking. And these are the important things we need to know in life.
He would do that, too. Don't you think he could do that evil side, too?
He better, because, we need the money.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I'm pushing this.
Kevin's a fine line between the dark side and the light side. So I don't know.
Kevin Darby, super genius.
Yeah, so
one day maybe
hack into things.
If one day we're just going to go MIA too, and that'll be why, because Kevin stole millions for us. He transferred it into Swiss bank accounts, and
we're off the grid.
We're off the grid, living on an island. Tom Galati confirms he's coming in January 31st. Very nice.
Cool. Thanks, Tom.
Captain Jack says he went to school with Galatis. Jack, I believe Tom Galati, he's from our town of Hicksville, I believe. I don't know. Jack, where did Jack grow up?
Hicksville. Oh, Jack.
No.
I thought you were saying Tom. Jack. Not Levittown.
I want to say like Syosset or Plainview or something.
Okay. Jack, where'd you grow up, baby?
Baby. Andrew Plajanos, let the teachers do everything. Just give birth and leave them at school. Oh, look at Bonnie. Mm-hmm. Oh, Gina's offering you her son's books. You still have those books? Hasn't been out of school for like 10 years, Bonnie? Gina, whatever your name is. What are you still doing with the books?
I think he just YouTubes this stuff.
Oh, Kevin, you talking about?
Yeah. I don't think he I don't ever see him with a book, do you?
But when it comes to computer stuff?
Yeah.
No.
No. Mm-mm. Yeah, he doesn't sit there. Poor Kevin had to read Lord of the Flies last month. He was so miserable.
That's right. That's why he speaks Chinese. Well, actually, is it Chinese or Japanese?
It's Chinese. So it's Chinese. It's Mandarin. There's two kinds of Chinese. There's Cantonese and Mandarin.
But Jack's right, because that's what Kevin's going to do. He's going to hack
Asia.
He's going to empty out America's money and then just move to China where they can't find him.
No, well, he knows Mandarin. He could empty out China's money and bring it to the United States and pay off everyone's health care bills.
Oh, yeah, right. See, Gina's on this. Next up for Kevin is getting into cryptocurrencies. We're all a bunch of evil people. Listen to all of us. Nobody's like, oh, good luck, Kevin. You'll be president someday. It's all, you're going to get into cryptocurrencies. Yeah, that's my boy. We're a twisted bunch.
Yeah.
My cousin does Pilates at the gym. Tom is from Hicksville. He graduated in 94. His sister's 89. Yes, I remember your sister. Oh, Jack was North Babylon. We were close.
Yeah,
we were close. He is still self-teaching and going to college and working. Just like Sam. 5 days. Oh, I worked 4. I don't want to work 5 days.
You've never been a busboy. It's so hard.
Oh, yeah. I've only used to tear up concrete on Hempstead Turnpike.
But you stood around with now people not yelling at you to like run all over the place.
Yeah, you sure about that?
Yeah.
I think you're wrong. I was a temp in my first 2 years at the phone company. I got yelled at and treated like crapola all the time.
5 days is a long stretch.
Oh, God.
He's tender.
Well, I need a moment. Hang on.
He needs his time. Well, that's just it, too. Like, he was starting college again today. So he didn't feel like doing 5 days in a row. His last week, working his ass off. He just wanted to chill out and relax one day.
He was off for that whole month. Yeah, that's tough.
Weren't we doing something Sunday anyway that he didn't feel like switching? We just watched movies.
Right.
Yeah.
We saw some. Oh, all right. Well, speaking of which, we saw some great movies.
I was tossing you that.
Thanks. Dude should take everybody's money and buy an island. Absolutely. And if you're nice to us, Andy, we'll take you with us. And your family. I wasn't trying to be weird there.
Kidnapping him.
Yeah, we saw...
25th Hour.
I think it's, it was. We didn't plan it, but with Martin Luther King Day yesterday, we watched 2 Spike Lee movies this weekend.
Yeah.
But we didn't plan that. We watched, 25th Hour with Ed Norton and Rosario Dawson and Brian Cox and Philip Seymour Hoffman. Great movie. I've seen it a million times. You did not see it.
It's the first time I ever saw it. I thought it was great. Have you guys seen that movie? When did it come out? Like 90s, 2000?
I'm going to say like 2003 or 4 or 5, something like that.
Really?
Really.
Yeah.
But you didn't like the soundtrack.
The soundtrack was a little off.
I'm going to say 2003 because there was a lot of there was almost like a subplot of some stuff with 9/11 going on in the movie. So
well, actually, yeah, that's right. The author was, what's the author's name? You're just going to make it up.
Yes.
But he's actually the author of this great book called City of Thieves. So I think, I have to look it up, but I think he wrote the book before 9/11. So I think whoever turned it into a movie added that part of the
You're talking
movie.
about 25th Hour.
Yeah.
He wrote that before. Well, probably, yeah, because you figure most movies take a good year or so before they're, when they're filmed and then released.
I think he wrote the book in the 90s, so I think whoever made the movie just added all the 9/11 stuff, because there was a lot of 9/11 stuff.
Yeah. Which I liked.
Yeah, me too.
Great movie. And Ed Norton's made a lot of great movies. And then we saw Black Klansman.
Not Hulk.
I didn't mind his Hulk movie. I hated that one that was made before him.
Who did that?
What's his name? Dana is his last name. Is his name Eric? Eric Dana? Something Dana. D-A-N-A. Dana. I forget his first name.
Yeah.
At 19, we didn't have any days off in basic training or active duty. Just saying. Yeah, tell her, Andrew. Tell her. Let's sign that kid up.
He's so tender.
Can you
There's
imagine?
No way.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
What's in the 2 containers to the left of Sallie? The aforementioned potion. That's true. Yeah, what is going on here?
Sallie's jugs.
Why do you... Well, not really. Why do you have 2?
Well, because they're little.
What?
They don't hold as much as my normal coffee cup thing. So if I'm washing that one, then I take both of these and I fill them like pretty much up.
Chock full of nuts is that heavenly coffee.
Yeah, just coffee. Not Bloody Marys or anything.
I don't believe it. I was totally picking up on that. Let us take you away from your family, Andy. Oh, Joan is asking how Frank is. Last I heard,
He's good, right?
I do believe he's good. What do you call it? The pneumonia, that little sickness, was on its way out, but he was actually, well, you have to understand, like Sally's son, Frank is very
Tender
and wimpish and soft. So apparently, from all the coughing he had with the pneumonia, he broke 2 ribs from coughing. Eric Bana, that's it. Thank you. Eric Bana played the Hulk.
I like when Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, but he hasn't done his own Hulk movie.
I know he should. Well, he's probably too old now.
No, as far as I know, he's still the Hulk. Eric Bana, yeah, that movie sucked. The Edward Norton one was okay. I didn't mind that one.
Stupid.
Yeah, but so Frank broke 2 ribs, so he's just going to kind of lay low for a while, for a few weeks, like a month or something. That'll be fine.
So we have tonight, we usually have comedians on football, but he cannot make it this evening. So he will be back next week.
What the flying? What happened?
But I'm kind of, because, I can follow football, but I'm not,
Oh, so you're suggesting that you host it? Is that what's going on here?
No, but I'm kind of bummed because normally, like, when they talk, I don't really care about the day-to-day, weekly, what team beat up what team, but like, I would kind of wanted to talk because I was reading some stuff on the Super Bowl this year, so I was going to get the lowdown from them. But they're not going to be here tonight.
I'm shocked he's not. His Chiefs made it. You would think he'd be in here to gloat and celebrate and jump around.
Maybe he's just, like I said, he was at the party last night for like 9 minutes. So I think maybe he's just so excited about the Chiefs being in the Super Bowl that he's just partying day and night. I don't know. I don't know why he's not going to come in tonight. But I was reading about the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl tickets apparently are the craziest price tickets they've ever experienced.
How crazy are they?
Pretty crazy. Like, they're like somewhere between 5,000 and 20,000. Isn't that a lot? A ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like last year, like they said that like the highest they saw was like 5,000, and that's like the beginning right now.
So why is it escalate so much this year?
I don't know. And then I was also reading that this year some company's doing an entire package for 2 people for
2 people get to do an entire package?
Yeah.
and they have to pay for that.
Yeah. Let me look that up because that didn't sound right to me. What I wrote.
$20,000. Yeah, I don't understand why it would escalate that much from 5,000. 5,000 last year was the most expensive ticket.
Yeah, and now it's like 20,000.
I don't know if that's right. I'm going to say that's
Can
inaccurate.
you imagine spending $5,000 on a football ticket?
No, I cannot. Well, I can. I can imagine it.
Have you ever gone to a professional football game?
I have. I've been to. I've been actually only. Yes, twice. I've been to one Jet game, one Giant game.
I don't really like it. Like, you know how much I love, like Tony is like, oh, let's go see the Mets. They're doing really well. Let's go see this game instead of that game because it'll be a good game. I just like to be at a Mets game. Like, I don't even care if it's a beautiful day and I'm not burning my Irish skin. I really look forward to going to, like, a couple of games a year. And football games, like, you never see anything that's happening. And you freeze your balls off.
I sat when I went to the one Jet game I went to was a home opener. She's early '90s somewhere, and we sat behind the end zone, and so you could only really see what was going on on your end. When they were heading towards the other side, the other end zone.
Right.
You really had a hard time seeing what the hell was going on.
And the whistles are just blowing all out. And does now put the ball here. It's it's so much more exciting when you just see it in the comfort of your own house. But I don't feel that way about baseball games. I'd rather be there for the baseball game.
Most people are the other way around. Most people complain that they get bored at baseball. But I agree. I'm with you because football has the timeouts and there's so much time in between plays that after a while it's all right, come on. Baseball.
It's quick.
But even during the slow moments, baseball is a thinking game. You gotta, you gotta prepare yourself for a bunch of different scenarios that could happen.
Right.
And be ready for any of them. So you're constantly, and I'll do that. I'll sit there and I'll play manager in my head. Okay, well at this point we should do that, and if we try this, let's do that, and then if this happens, if he hits the ball this way, that's why I'm just a baseball fanatic. But
yeah, that's great. I tend to do that just with things like, are they ever going to take that pitcher out? Sometimes I feel like they keep the pitcher in just a little bit too long.
Joan says, poor Frank. Tom Glotty says, the best Hulk was the TV show. Don't make me angry, Mr. McGee. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Yes, I agree. Mm-hmm. Ken Friedberger's watching. Hi, pal. Charles Goonan also likes the Bill Bixby Hulk show. It was action-packed, but also had an underlining sadness. It was Jeff Bosey-esque. I like that show. It always taught you a lesson. Like Bill Bixby would just travel anywhere, and he would walk everywhere. He never got a ride. Well,
yeah, he always had
sometimes he hitchhiked.
He's the first guy that I ever saw with a man's bag. Right? Because he always had that messenger bag.
That sad music. That's some of the saddest music I've ever heard. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh, it was so sad. But he would just walk. But then he would go to he would end up in just some random neighborhood, and within 5 minutes he'd become the best friend of some family he met.
Right.
And then he would
the family doctor of the town.
But then within 45 minutes he cured some guy of alcoholism and made sure this guy wouldn't beat his son anymore, and he would save the each neighborhood he went to. Even though the Hulk would pop out, Lou Ferrigno would make his cameo twice a show, usually around the half-hour mark. Lou Ferrigno, boom, there's the Hulk, and then towards the end, building up the momentum.
I loved that show. I really did. I love that show.
Isn't the Hulk similar to the Wolfman? A man cursed with it. People are stupid to pay that much attention to football. Whoa, all right, easy, Bonnie, calm down. I guess Michael Steven Spielberg isn't a football guy. Hockey is the best live sporting event. And then, like Carlin said, baseball is a pastime. Hey! I agree with that. Hockey is probably the best live sport because it's nonstop. It's a lot of action. But even that, though, you depending on where you're sitting, depending on how well you see what's going on. But, yeah, you know what? Who was it? Was it Eric? I think Eric went to an MMA fight, and he had, seats, all the way up, all the way in the back. He said you couldn't. He said that was nothing like it is on TV. You just have more fun watching it on TV. And he actually said that's what he did. He ended up watching it on the screen the whole time because you can't really see what's going on down there because you're so far away.
Right, and you want the close-up. You want, because you would just want to see, their face, whether they're going to tap out or not. You can't see that from far away.
Tom Glady says, yes, he had a Merce. No sport is more exciting than curling, says Charles. The Canadians invented the best sport rules. Mop the floor as the coffee pot slides along. Mm-hmm. I've never really looked at the rules on curling. I don't know what the hell they're doing.
Right.
Or what the purpose of it is.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I was talking last night here at this wonderful party. Thank you, governors, by the way. Thank you, governors, for that wonderful party. We had a blast. Andy Plajanos, why weren't you here? And we did miss a lot of people last night. Felix, who couldn't come, Graz stopped in, and Larry wasn't here. I was talking to Mandy's husband, Mandy Jones's husband, who, my apologies, I forgot your name, Mr. Jones. He used to play rugby.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Now that looks like that'd be a fun sport to watch live.
He's like this tall, lanky guy.
Yeah, he's thin.
Yeah.
But that's what he told me. Maybe he was lying to me. Son of a bitch. But he was. But that's what he said. But yeah, that's a crazy sport, man. I don't know how those guys do that. I feel pain just watching that.
All right. So Charles said that Bill Bixby was David Banner, not Bruce Banner.
Yeah, I don't know why they changed his name for the TV show.
Yeah.
They made him David.
Yeah.
The poor guy wasted so much on shirts that always got ripped. Must have shopped at Telco. Yeah, he always seemed to have an endless supply of clothes.
Well, he would have a bad moment, and then he would go to the store when it was over and buy the next set, and then put it into his man bag.
Oh, I missed that scene.
Yeah, that's
not what happened. He would always ask somebody for clothes, and then they always miraculously fit him.
He shopped at Kohl's.
They were always his size.
He had Kohl's cash.
Hulk smash! Cole's cash! And yeah, that was the thing too. Hulk didn't talk on that TV show.
Yeah.
Gary Goldman said you can do your taxes during a baseball game and coach third base. Come on. Where's all the baseball love? What are you people doing? Wow. And how about those Mets, huh?
Yeah, so what's going on with them now? So they don't have their manager anymore. Did they pick a new one yet? They did?
No. Well, I'm just going like this because I got rid of the manager. I didn't see a single Met fan that was excited about Carlos Beltran coming in. Not one. Not one, I said.
Well, for you, anyone who isn't, who is the third base captain? What's his name? Not on the team anymore?
David Wright.
Yeah, anyone who isn't David Wright, you're going to be like, why can't it be David Wright?
No, that's not true.
That is so true.
He is, believe it or not, my first choice for manager. But no. I've also said I'll take Buck Showalter. No, there's a few other people that I wouldn't mind seeing in there, but David Wright is my first choice. Oh, Mandy's husband is Glenn. Okay, Glenn Jones was a rugby player. Bruce was considered an effeminate name in the 70s. No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No.
Yes, it was.
No.
It was.
Come on.
It was.
How do you,
people
first of all, how do you
say
guys
it all
know
the time.
this?
Well, because people would say it like, "Oh, it's his name." Why do you think?
Oh, Brucey.
Yeah, it's in his own script. He named the gay guy Brucey.
Yeah, but it's Brucey.
Apparently, you made that
Brucey, not Bruce.
Yeah,
there's a big difference. Bruce.
But that's the name that people used to say.
Wow.
Yeah.
So no, they did not name a new manager yet. But we're just thrilled that, and it's got to be coming soon because spring training starts, I don't know, 3-4 weeks. So it's got to be coming soon. Some people were calling for Terry Collins to come back.
What do you think about that? You always used to really like him.
I like Terry.
I don't. Like the last couple of years, you were like,
Yeah, the last year I was like, he's done. David Wright isn't interested, says MIA. Is that right? No, I didn't hear that. I do. I like Collins a lot. I just don't think he'll do it, so I'm not even considering it. Just like Wally Backman technically would actually be my first choice, but I know that's not happening. It's impossible, so I'm just not entertaining that. I hear, what's his name? Hensley Mullins is being mentioned a lot. He was an old player, and I think he's been like a hitting instructor and stuff on some teams.
You'd think, it's such a great job. You'd think they'd be, a whole list of people to do it.
Oh, there are. There's always a list. But that's the thing. You got to figure out. Now you got to wind it down and pick somebody out of that list. All right. So Bonnie's asking Eric where he is. All right. It is 12:30. Oh, I got a text. Oh, it's my mother. Everybody's on a delay. So, yes, that was my mother telling me that Terry Collins is being looked at. Yes, we talked about that already. Eric says he'll be back tomorrow. Thank you, Eric. Eric, in case you missed it, Andy Flegel will be here with us tomorrow. Well, that you knew. But Carrie Karavis is coming in tomorrow. Carrie Karavis will be joining us tomorrow as well. So that'll be fun. The return of Eric, the return of Andy, and Carrie. Carrie, she's only been here once, right?
I can't believe that. I think she's been here more. There was a time when she would just during the summer, she would just come in all the time. So it's not once.
Yeah, she would stop in. Well, all right, yeah, she would stop in, before, for a few minutes before or after she was doing a show in the big room. But I don't think this actually might be the first time she's coming in just to actually sit here and be here with us.
Maybe.
Wow.
I don't think so though. Like you remember when the room was all red with the bigger table? She wasn't in here during those moments.
Those moments? No, I don't think so.
I feel like she was. She must have been a guest during that time.
Tom Glady asks, speaking of Gary Goldman, have you guys seen his new special, The Great Depression? He talks about openly battling depression. No, I have not seen that. It's good, huh? Wow. And Kem Hanstein, I finally have a day off to watch. Well, thanks for spending a day here with us. We appreciate it. All right, so we're doing some trivia?
Oh, just me? Okay, sure.
Oh,
Will there be multiple choice?
You want to wait till tomorrow when Eric's back and we have guests here that can
No,
guess
I don't
too?
care. Go ahead. I don't care. Everyone can help.
Right, everybody can help. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday trivia. I'm going to ask some random trivia questions. You guys can answer on the comments in the threads. There's no prizes. There's no nothing. You just have bragging rights about how smart you are. All right, Ma, leave me alone.
You can come in for some candy canes and tickets, even if you lose.
That's the thing. You don't even have to. You don't even have to play the.
Yeah, just come in.
You don't even have to play the game. You can just call in and say hi, and we'll give you some free passes to a governor's show. That's right. Okay. Joan is missing that Eric dude. Bonnie says she hopes he's okay, and he's saying he's okay. He just had a rough week.
You want to wait for the trivia for tomorrow with everyone, or no?
I just asked you that.
I know, but then I would mold it over. It'd probably be more fun with everyone. Or you think tomorrow will be too busy because they'll have people here that we should do it now?
I'm going to say it's going to be too busy.
Okay.
Because Andy Flegel has a lot to say.
Okay. You know what? Andy should, or Andy Plagano should call in and do the trivia because he's really smart.
That's actually a great idea.
Yeah, Andy, call in. We'll wait. 516-465-3990.
That's not going to be him. Whoop, that's not the right button. You're live with the Knockem Deck Comedy Radio Show. Who this be?
Did you start trivia yet?
No.
Why? Would you like to participate?
Yeah.
You want to just calm down. Take it easy. You son of a bitch.
Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow.
The excitement level is just off the charts.
Well, you know I am not excited.
I'm not completely sure, to be honest with you.
What do you mean?
Well, what, do you want to get into this here?
You sound like you're pooping.
No, but you know why I'm not excited. But yes,
No,
I want to play trivia.
Yes, yeah, okay, all right. I kind of do, yes.
Yes, but you know I want to play trivia.
Okay, all right.
So let me just play the trivia, and then I'll just get back to whatever.
He sounds like he's killing himself.
I hope you're right. Maybe he's just pooping. All right.
No, I'm just sitting on the couch. Trying to do some support, and then I want to play trivia.
All righty.
Trivia will make me feel better.
Okay. All right. First question is nice and easy. What is considered a perfect score in bowling?
300.
300.
All right. What is the number one movie of all time in terms of box office success?
Oh, shit. International or like global or?
I don't.
Titanic. No, I think that was beaten, right?
I'm gonna. Shit. I'm gonna. How? When did you look up this trivia question?
That you got a good point here. That I looked this up a long time ago. This particular question.
Sure. Like how long ago?
So Avengers probably.
I think the answer is Avengers Endgame, but I think before that it was Avatar.
Yeah. Right.
And so I think it was Titanic, then Avatar.
All right.
Then Avengers.
Avengers Endgame.
I'm scratching that one. The answer I have is Titanic, so I'm scratching that one. Forget that one.
Titanic.
That's the answer I have on my sheet here. So all right.
Or was it?
I think you're right though. I think Avatar did break that. So I'm skipping that. Forget that one.
All right.
Hit rewind.
Yeah, but now I think it's Avengers Endgame. I think Sallie's right.
Yes. Okay. All right. So next question. Name the actor who is the voice of Yoda. He is also the voice of Cookie Monster and Grover and Miss Piggy.
Don't.
What? Don't
You
what?
give too weak clues.
Well, I'm not going to get any of those.
Oh, really? Frank Oz.
Say it again?
Frank Oz.
All right. Let's see. Next question. All the kings on a standard deck of cards have a mustache. Is that true or false?
Let's say no.
No.
All right. True or false? Cows sleep standing up.
True.
Most times. No, I'm going to go with no. They don't. Because I think horses sleep standing up unless they're sick. And I think cows lay down.
Oh, she might be right. Cows like maybe kneel down, do you think?
Charles Goonan came up, Gone with the Wind, and I was actually thinking about that too.
He is stuck in the 40s and 50s.
Yeah.
I love that Gone with the Wind movie.
Oh, that's a color. That's in color.
At the local movie house. The opening movie was The Little Rascals.
Did you see that in color talkie?
All right. Next question. The United States postage stamps may only honor people who are dead. Is that true or false?
I'm going to go with false.
Yeah, I want to go with false too.
But
And
if
you
I
can if
were
you
in
want.
charge,
But I think it's true.
if I were in charge, I would say, yeah, don't put someone on the stamp. Because you never know how people are going to go rogue and, then you could be like, oh, I can't believe that person was on the stamp. He just,
Yeah, I think
burned a village.
Yeah, I think they kind of wait till they're dead, so there's no more like because could you imagine Bill Cosby being on a stamp and
Right, that's my point. Well, I think Billy, because I was reading about that with like Billy Joel, because they were going to give him like 106 or 107, like one of the roads around here, and make it like Billy Joel Boulevard or whatever. And they changed their mind because they're like, we usually wait for people to die for such an honor, and that was the reason why. They're like, who knows what this guy's going to do?
Think of a predetermined crash sites on 106 if they never rename it after him.
All right. Donald Duck.
Yes.
What is the name of his sister?
Daisy. Daisy Duck?
No, isn't he banging her?
Yes, he was banging
Daisy, so
That's
Daphne.
Well, unless they're from Alabama.
Yeah.
All right.
Deloise Duck.
Deloise Duck. All right.
Okay, yeah, fine.
Denise
sure.
Duck.
All right. True or false? Twinkies.
Donna. I'm going to go Donna.
Donna. Okay. And you're going with what? Deloise? What'd you say?
I don't know. Delilah Duck. I don't know.
Delilah.
Oh, that's a good one, too. Delilah Duck.
True or false? Twinkies originally had a banana filling.
False. Don't mess with Twinkies.
Yeah, I'm going to say false. Yeah.
True or false? Elvis Presley had a twin brother.
False.
True, and he died.
Well, so did Elvis.
We all die.
True. True, and he died.
All right. True or false?
Go ahead.
Lightning never strikes twice in the same place.
False.
False.
Name the first food grown and eaten in space.
The first food grown and eaten in space.
In space.
Potatoes.
A bean.
All right. My last question, and this one is for you, Gina Conjemi Coffin. Dalmatians are born with black spots. True or false?
False.
False.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going to say false on that, too.
All right.
Oh, Della Duck, Charles said.
Oh, is it really Della Duck?
Della and Gina say Della Duck. Well, we'll find out. We'll find out in a second.
Well, Deloise was kind of close then.
Be quiet.
It was kind of close.
The perfect score in bowling is, in fact, a 300. That was an easy one. The actor who voices Yoda and Miss Piggy and Grover and Cookie Monster is, in fact, Frank Oz. And he was also the He was also one of the cops in the jail in the Blues Brothers.
That's right, he was.
All the kings in a standard deck of cards have a mustache. That would be false.
Yay.
The King of Hearts does not have a mustache. Cows do, in fact, sleep standing up.
Woohoo! I'm 4 in a row, right?
Where were you with the cows thing? You were kind of back and forth on that.
I said I thought she was right because I thought they kind of put their legs underneath them, like they didn't sleep on their side, but I kind of thought like they tucked their legs underneath.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But no, all right. I did say standing up.
All right, so you are 4 for 4, as you say.
Yes, but it's going to quickly come to an end.
It's coming to an end right now because you both said that a person to be on a postage stamp had to be dead. That is false.
Yeah.
That used to be true. In 2011, that rule was overturned.
Actually, I got it right. Because what I said was, it's true, they can be, but if I were in charge, I would say no, and here's why. So take that back.
That doesn't
That's exactly what I said.
That is what you said. That doesn't mean you got the question right.
I said the answer is you can be on the stamp if you're alive, but if I were in charge, I would make the rule no, because you never know who's going to go rogue.
All right.
Suck it.
All right, well, you both got this one wrong. Donald Duck's sister's name is Dumbella.
Dumbella?
Dumbella.
What a name.
So you're all wrong. All you people on your computers, on your phones, in your studios, you're all wrong. Her name is Dumbella.
That's a stupid name.
Absolutely, it's stupid, but that's her name.
Is she dumb?
I don't know.
Is there video evidence of her?
I've never met her.
Whoever wrote the thing probably has like a little sister who's annoying, so they're just doing that.
Twinkies did, in fact, used to have a banana filling. Yes, they did.
Yuck.
Elvis Presley did, in fact, have a twin brother who died at birth.
Okay, good one.
Lightning does, in fact, strike in the same place twice, or can strike in the same place twice. I used to know a guy at the phone company who got who was struck twice by lightning. Charlie Nijelski. Yep.
Now he's the Flash.
That's right.
Ooh, another fun fact I could send to Sal.
The first food grown and eaten in space, Sallie says...
Potatoes.
Eric says...
Bean.
Gina says lettuce. Andrew Plagionis, where'd it go?
Sprout.
Bean sprouts. The answer is romaine lettuce.
Wow.
So Gina got that right?
Gina got it.
I would have not gotten that one.
And then they got E. coli by eating it because people don't wash their hands in space.
Why would they get eagle eyes?
Yeah, did you say eagle eye?
E. coli.
E. coli.
E. coli.
Eagle eye.
Maybe I should have come in.
You're just now realizing that?
I could have used a laugh. He got eagle eyes.
I said E. coli.
It sure sounded like eagle eye.
I did not say it with a G.
Eagle eye.
You want to talk about like not saying things correctly on the mic today?
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of that
You're
today.
like messing up every 4 minutes.
Valentina would just shut up with the texting. We're on the air, damn it. What the? Okay. All right, last question, just for Gina, and she got it right. Dalmatians are not born with any spots. They're born with a white coat, and it usually develops spots around 3 weeks old.
Mm-hmm.
Did we all said
I got
that, right?
that one right.
Yeah. We all said no.
All right. Well, all right, so you got a little more than half right, I think.
Oh, my God, she keeps texting.
I know.
I know, shut up.
It's like we're freaking working here.
Some people have other shows, not always about your show.
Valentina was drinking the Cosmos last night.
Oh, really?
Okay, yeah. Tell everybody what.
Did you guys talk about the party?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Yeah, Valentina got smashed. She was crawling on the floor and she was grabbing men's ankles.
Oh, what the?
No, what did she say to you?
As long as she wasn't grabbing her
I think
ankles.
the drunkest I've ever been.
Wow.
She's like, Greg doesn't know it, but he's going to drive me home.
Oh, poor Greg.
Yeah,
did you hear that?
What's that?
You see that? Gina said, and their spots continue to appear their entire lives.
Oh, wow. They turn into one big black spot.
Wow.
All right, yeah, I didn't know that. Wow. Very nice. Well, there you go.
So they start off white and they end up black, like opposite of Michael Jackson.
Anyway. Like Mark White's women.
What?
Like Mark White's women. They start off white and end up with black.
Mark White's in New York. Is he planning on coming in?
I sent him a message this morning saying, what's cooking? What are we doing?
He just checked into Manhattan like 2 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago.
Wow.
So maybe tomorrow, maybe Thursday, who knows?
Hey, Steve Saraceno says, hey, remember me? How do I get on to say hi? On living in New York City now.
Hi, Steve.
Hey, Steve Saraceno. Wow, long time no hear from Steve Saraceno.
Yes.
It's been a really long time. I think my whole life.
I missed that guy.
I don't know who he is.
You're going to feel really sad when you do realize you know him.
Do I really? Eric, do you know who we're talking about?
Like, Steve, I'm so sorry, man. I didn't know.
He doesn't even know who he is. He's like, hey, remember me? Steve Saraceno? Question mark.
He's asking himself.
Yeah.
All right, hang on. I'm gonna look him up. Oh, wait a minute. I do.
Sorry, Steve. We knew this was all coming.
No, he does kind of look familiar.
Tony's got Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
You Parkinson's.
No, I'm not friends with him on Facebook. Let's see. Steve's info. Self-employed. Studied environmental studies, biopsychology at the University of Pennsylvania.
What does that mean, biopsychology?
Went to Weehawken, New Jersey, high school.
Okay.
Any similar friends?
Let's find out.
Was he from a show or something?
Oh, well, it also says, of course, when you study biopsychology, he's also an actor and a stand-up comedian.
So maybe he performed at the club, and he's just thinking...
Well, this is getting interesting. His mutual friends with us are Phil Walker and Christine Corrado.
So maybe he went down to Florida and now he's back.
Steve, did we meet you at Mousetrap? Not Mousetrap. Well, not Mousetrap. That was the name of their bar.
What was the name of it?
The studio. Madhouse. Did we meet you at Madhouse Studios with Phoenix and Lip Wally? Well, either way, whoever you are, we're happy to see you. And yes, come on in sometime. Why not?
Yes.
Why not?
Yes. I'll bring my screwdriver tomorrow and fix those headphone things. Hey, Sallie, are you okay where our headphone things are? Should I just leave them there?
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it took me a while to find it at first, but now I'm all right at it. Yeah, it's totally fine.
Oh, now my questions are getting questioned. Charles Goonan says, according to DuckTales and the Scrooge comics from the 40s, Donald's sister is Della Duck, but I think Dumbella is from an earlier short cartoon.
So I was right on that because I said Deloise.
Yeah, Deloise is close enough. I'll give her credit.
All right, I'll give her half credit.
Steve is John DeMaury's friend. John DeMaury was the author of one of the, two books? One book, two books. And he was on the Lit Wally show promoting it. I think it was called The Boss. I think I have it. I think it's downstairs. The boss, or maybe it's upstairs. The Boss Never Sits in the Back or something.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's like a mob book.
The Boss Never Sits in the Back.
The Boss Always Sits in the Back. Or something like that. I don't know.
All right.
I never read it, so it's probably still in my room.
Oh, boy.
I know.
All right, so it sounds like you met Steve Saraceno and you don't remember him.
Yeah, but how would he remember me? I'm not even there today.
Because he's stalking you.
Oh.
Oh, have you talked to Eric Taglioni by any chance?
No, I haven't.
He went down to Florida for the Mets.
I know.
Oh, you heard about this?
Yeah, I'm going next year.
Why?
Yeah, he mentioned that.
Yeah, I want to go.
He goes to that fantasy camp every year.
Yeah.
And I don't know. He didn't tell me who it was, and I don't know if we can say it or not. It's
a buddy of mine from high school went too, Glenn Missler.
Yeah, Eric met this guy Glenn who went to school with Eric,
and they were on the same team, and so
that's fun.
I honestly don't remember Glenn playing baseball in high school though. I don't think Glenn was on the team.
Well, you don't have to be a good baseball player.
Anyone can go to a.
No, true. But Glenn ended up putting up the scorecard, the lineup card for the game online, and I was like, hey, and him and Eric were actually on the same team.
Oh wow!
So I was like, hey, that sounds, glad you guys are having fun. I'd love to do it next year. And then I was talking back and forth with Glenn. He told me how much it was, and I was kind of surprised. I thought it'd be a hell of a lot more.
What is it? It's like $3,000, right?
No, it's like 4.5.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I thought it was like $5,000.
But I thought it would have been like 8 to 10.
Yeah. Well,
So because you're meeting, you're not meeting a guy who had a cup of coffee in the big leagues. You're meeting Todd Pratt. You're meeting, you're meeting Mike Piazza.
Piazza was there?
Piazza was there.
Wow.
I think
Mookie was there.
Mookie was there. I think Glendon Rush was there. Who else was there?
Turk Wendell was there. Matt was Tartaglione's manager.
Yes, and then there was another pitcher. But Tartaglione put up a bunch of videos of people making fun of his baseball skills and all that stuff. So
Well, he's been doing it for years. They know him down there.
right, but it
You
looks
just
like a
have
lot of
to
fun.
love
So
it.
next year I'm just going to do it.
Like, you just have to love it, right? You don't have to be good.
Right.
I guess I don't know.
Yeah,
I saw
it's-
some guys that were fatter than me, so now I don't feel so bad going.
Yeah, it's. I don't think there's any type of serious competition. I think it's really just the point of getting to play with these guys.
Oh well, I'm taking it
And
seriously.
it's a whole week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's like a Monday through Friday.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Frank once paid $25 to face Tom Seaver for 3 pitches.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah.
Frank Walker?
Yeah.
How'd he do?
Oh, he didn't hit a thing,
Holy shit!
and it was underhand too.
Stop it.
And it was a softball.
It was
a beach ball.
It was a charity softball game. The 69 Mets versus, what was it, Huntington Fire Department, I think it was.
Does
And-
the $5,000 sorry to interrupt?
No, okay, go ahead.
And Frank had one of those giant Nerf bats.
Yeah, right. Does
One,
the
2, 3 strikes, you're out.
$5,000 count? Does it cover the airfare and all the food and every single freaking thing?
I think I think so. I looked at the
that's great.
itinerary. There's a welcome dinner. There's there's a get together every night. I don't know if it covers dinner every night. Like I said, I wanted to talk to Eric more about it.
Yeah.
But it I don't think it included the airfare, but it included the hotel
Wow.
and all that stuff. So I think it was 5 nights, 6 days.
And is the hotel right there, in the complex, or is
Yeah,
it?
I would have to ask Eric, but I would assume it's very close. No, actually, no, because it said shuttle.
Oh, okay.
It said shuttle to the hotel to the
Right.
field.
That's cool.
But I remember being did you ever go to Port St. Lucie?
No.
I've been there when it was
Spring
what's
training.
it called now? Legends Field or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But it was when I went. It was like George A. White Stadium or something. It was
Racist.
something like that when I went, but it was still the Port St. Lucie Mets. But there wasn't back then. I don't know. It's got to be 15, 16, 17 years ago. There was no hotel then, but that doesn't mean there isn't now.
Right.
So
Oh, and keep. We actually have a date with Eric and Susan. They want to go out to dinner with us.
oh, okay, when?
What was it? February 3rd?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I could do that. The what do you call it? Yeah, I'm going to be away this weekend, just so you know. So I'm not going to the Paramount now.
Oh my God.
Yeah, well.
Oh, you're going upstate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I will. All right. I'll explain it to him, and you lucked out. He can't be mad at you for that one.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. You guys go have a good rest of your show. Sorry I'm not there, but I'll be there tomorrow.
Fucking
cool.
better be.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Eric Shevlin, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you have a great day there too, Jeff. And hey, Joyce. Hello, Joyce. Good to see your face there. Haven't seen her. Now, her I remember. Steve, our apologies for not remembering you. But yes, you'd like to come on sometime and say hi? Sure, why not? We'll have to make sure it's a day Andy Fliegel's coming in.
Joyce should come in, too.
I would love to have Joyce
Yeah,
come in.
she's really interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. Joyce is a lot of fun. Big music fan and owner of Gino's Galleria in Texas. Did I get that right? I don't know why I always screw that up. All right, so that was cool. That was nice of Eric to call in.
Yeah. Help me with the trivia.
Kick your ass as always in the trivia.
Yeah. No. Well, yeah, he definitely won. But I got a lot more points that I had to fight for that you were taking away from me.
Well, like it mattered. Eric beat
Son
you
of a
anyway.
bitch.
Dummy. So, today is Tuesday, so we apparently do not have comedians on football tonight. Sons of bitches.
It's going to be a little weird of a night, too, because you have the comedy class.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Second class tonight.
Jam moved to Mondays, so
right.
it's Anthony Rodia.
So there's nothing
Goomba
on tonight
Johnny.
until 8 o'clock.
Right. And then they're actually on stage a lot, so they're going to be coming in and out. Right?
No.
Not at all?
No, we're going to be on, but it's just going to be for a little while. It won't be... All right, so there's good news and bad news. The bad news is they're not doing a full show here on Gov's Radio tonight. Excuse me.
Just a little bit.
Right, so tune in at 8. Anthony will still be here. Goomba Johnny will still be here. But it's going to be a shortened show because they're performing in the club tonight. So that's the bad news. But you still get your fix. You still get them. But the good news is, starting next week, as Sallie said, Jam is going back to Monday, starting this Monday. And Rodia and Johnny will be on for 2 hours on Tuesdays. So all you stalkers of Anthony and Goomba out there, you get to enjoy 2
full hours
of those Italian people. Have a good day. Have a good day, says Charles. Guard the candy cane. See you soon. Thank you, Charles. Have a good day, buddy. We're almost done here. So, don't forget, tonight at 8 o'clock, Goomba and Anthony will be here just for a short time. 2 Girls, 1 Mic will be on immediately after them. And that's it for today. But still lots of great shows. Tomorrow we're back on at 11. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so Three's Company is on tomorrow night at 7:30 with Chris Roach as their guest. So that'll be a good one. Punk Rap returns after them. That show starts at 9. Remember, that's audio only, so you have to go. The only place you can get it is on govsradio.com. Right there on the homepage, you have the Watch tab. Where you can watch us like you are now. Or you can go to the Listen tab and click on that, and that's the only place you'll hear it. But that's a fun show. That's MJ, our friend MJ. It's a music show. It's a good time. So that's what's happening. Tomorrow, we're excited. This was a pleasant surprise. We have Carrie Karavis joining us in the studio tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Andy Flegel is coming back. We will let him talk this time. Eric will be back after his extended weekend. So that'll be fun. And what else do we have this week? Thursday? I think there is a possibility of Jackie again this Friday.
Yeah, I think so. So talk. Jackie Martlin's coming in again on Friday. Yeah.
Felix says, have a great day. I'm aching all over. What does that mean? What happened? Why are you aching? You weren't here last night. You were relaxing at home. Hope you're all right, Felix. Seriously, hope you're okay. All right, so I guess that I feel like I'm forgetting to say something.
Nah, we're done.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, not like get into a new topic. I feel like announcements-wise. I feel like I'm forgetting something.
Why?
I don't know. All right, screw it. All right. All right, we'll be back. I don't know, I feel like I'm forgetting something. All right, everybody have a great day. We will see you guys tomorrow at 11 a.m. Have a great day, everybody.